What is going on, people? Today we're going to go ahead and talk about BlueStacks X because it's something that is, especially when you're playing Lords Mobile, it's something that you're probably going to be using quite a bit. I know that most players will say that, yes, I play on my phone, but when I'm home, I'm probably mostly playing on an emulator, especially if you have like iPhone, etc., and you may want to start using other things like Aptoid and all of that. You can't do that on an iPhone, and if you don't have Android available, well, you can go ahead and use an emulator. But along with all of that, there's also quite a few other things that I really enjoy about it. First of all, the multi-instance mode, which allows you to pretty much have multiple accounts running at the same time. Whether you have your main, your alt, etc., you can have them all up at the same time on the screen, run them, do whatever it is that you need to do, and all of that good stuff all at once without having to switch screens, having to switch accounts, all of that in the game. So that's really awesome to have as an option. Also, you know where that really helps a lot? Whenever you're doing rallies or trying to take rallies, it's good to be able to have one screen on the things that you need to do, like change phalanx, change gear, etc. And also have an account on the other screen where you are watching what's going on outside of your castle. That way you can get a little bit more information on timing and all of that. So a lot of great things, but the one thing that we're mainly going to be talking about is going to be the new modding feature, because as a streamer, I really appreciate this. So when you're here, you're over in the home section on BlueStacks X. You can go over to the Creator Hub, right? And here you're going to be seeing quite a few different things. You're going to see win, defeat, upgrade, new card, etc. And this is for Lords Mobile, right? Now, what this allows you to do is it allows you to put your own spin, your own things into the game while it goes on. So, for instance, with me, I'm a Patriots fan. Some of you may already know that, but I'm a Patriots fan. And for win, I just put a Grunk spike right next to the victory screen. Now, there are a couple of things that you can do with this. You can move it wherever you want, maybe right below victory, right on top of it, whatever you want to do. You can put it wherever you want, right? But not only that, right? You can resize it, you can do everything, and you can put sound on it. And this is something that you can do yourself. So if you upload, or if you want to do something yourself, you can go here and you can search a file, or you can upload your own. And with that, you can also upload sounds, etc. So for instance, me as a streamer, I would maybe look into getting some of myself, like recording myself doing something and then editing it however I want and then putting it into the game. So whenever I get a victory screen, whatever it is that I came up with or that I want to pop up is going to pop up. And then that goes the same way with defeat, upgrade, new card, all of that. You can go ahead and put your own spin on it. But if you don't want to go through all that of making your own, etc., you can always just go over here to where it says Discover and see what other people are using, what other people are uploading. And you'll have quite a few different options. So you see, let's take a look at this one. I believe that's Tyreek Hill, right? Somebody put Tyreek Hill in there instead of Gronk, for instance. You have the baby. You know, so there are people that are going to be doing their own thing, and if you really like one, then just keep it. I'll give you a perfect example of that. For new card, I went ahead and stayed with this one, Ribbon, because it just goes perfectly with the whole getting a new card thing. It pops up and, you know, it goes, yay! Matter of fact, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and play it. So we'll go ahead and add it to our favorites. There we go. Okay, so watch this. So for me, like when I saw that, I was like, oh man, that actually goes really well with it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick with this one. And that's the one I changed all the other ones, the upgrade, defeat, the win, and all that. And I like those mods. But the new card, I stuck with the one that it already had because it was so good. Now, of course, you can change it if you have other ideas and all of that. But for me, that was great. So the possibilities here are endless with the modding feature and everything that BlueStacks has to offer. And like I said, I'm a person, especially like for instance, if I'm recording something, I don't record from my phone. main issue is when you're recording from your phone is that then you have to take that video and upload it somewhere else, and then that you have to upload to edit, and then you got to upload again to YouTube. While you do all of that, it's gonna lose some quality, and that's why a lot of times when you see people recording from their phone, the quality is not very good. It's because not necessarily because how they recorded it, but because they had to upload it probably in a bunch of different ways to finally get to YouTube. And by then, it's just lost quality. When you record directly to BlueStacks, the file is going to be straight on your computer, and it's just going to go straight into YouTube. No third party, no extra steps, all of that. So BlueStacks allow you to do that on your computer as well. So I know a lot of you like to record your rallies and all of that good stuff. Well, if you use BlueStacks, that also is going to be something that that you can also be looking forward to. So not only for streamers, like if you're just playing the game regularly and you want something that will make your gameplay a little better, something that'll pop up, etc., that you like, this will be great. So we actually did a stream a couple of days ago where some of this stuff actually popped up on the screen. So I'm going to go ahead and put some examples here. That way you guys see how it all works. And if you haven't already downloaded BlueStacks and started using some of these features, it's going to be down in the description and in the pinned comment section below. So let me know what you guys think about the new modding feature from BlueStacks X, because it's definitely going to be going in the right direction because of everything that's going to be involved and all the possibilities, especially for somebody like me. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through and check out these examples. And until later, bye. GG's, your effort was valiant, but it ain't good enough. Okay, we're good to go. Nice, we got the Grunk spike again. But you know what? We haven't seen a defeat yet, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and do a challenge and just lose, just lose. I want to see the the defeat screen, because we're just so pro that we don't really get to see the defeat screen. But hopefully we can actually get to see it now. We're just gonna let it play, because it's actually really hard to lose in the beginning unless you literally do nothing. So we're gonna do nothing, and we're gonna go ahead and see this BlueStacks X modding feature at work for defeat. But like I said, you shouldn't really see this a lot, because if you are, you're probably in trouble. But we're gonna let Brady do the crying for us. Yeah, celebrate while you can. I'll be back. There's Tom Brady. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. And we get the Gronk spike on her head. I'm sorry, Felicia. Oh. It's like she felt the Gronk spike. Okay. That was actually pretty funny. Gronk spiked her right in her head, and she's like, oh no. Oh no. That's really, really funny. Okay.